Insight and Microsoft, when it comes to a modern workplace, they're one of our top partners. So Insight is probably number 1 or number 2 largest EA reseller. We have probably over 4.2 million customers in CSP. So we get Microsoft technology as a modern work, whether it's from selling the licensing to supporting end users from like the CSP motion or managed services, or to implementing these new technologies. So we have resources in delivery, we have resources in portfolio that work very closely with the product teams at Microsoft, because we have to understand where's the product going in 3, 6 to 9 months, so we can better prepare ourselves to now turn around and turn the value to the customer, to help prepare the customer on why should they do it, how should they do it, and what's the best way to do it to get the most value. When we talk about Microsoft relationship, I always talk to customers, that bundled SKU is gold, because it comes with so much, and you have to just understand what you're getting, and that's where we can provide the value, along with Microsoft, who we partner quite a bit with them on why should they do this. So the Microsoft E5 security, what a lot of times I tell customers is you're buying into an ecosystem. There's E5 on the Office 365 side, which has to do with like safe attachments, safe links, DLP, and those type of technologies. There's E5 on the Windows 10 side that has to do with Defender and the security on the endpoint. And then there's D5, what we call Enterprise Mobility and Security was the name. But now it's your Intune, it's your data classification, your identity protection. The best part about the E5 that I'd like to tell customers is it's a complete ecosystem. And not to bring in another vendor, but if you think back in 2007, when Apple came out with the iPhone, huge buzz, it changed the industry. But as time went on, iPhones were such a big deal because people were involved in the ecosystem. You had the iTunes, you had everything else, and it worked. Like everything worked once you're in that ecosystem. If I look at the Microsoft E5 stack, it's the same thing. I could have Intune talking to Defender, talking to cloud apps, basically sending signals across all of the technologies within the stack to determine what a user should have access to, if they should get blocked, or if there's other conditions a user has to meet to access the data in the apps within the application. The biggest issue with security is the tools that don't talk to each other, right? There's tools all over the place, they're not connected. And it's that ecosystem approach that the E5 gives customers is the hugest value, because all of that security works very well together.